The 5-year marriage contract has expired. Hurry up and settle the 50 million. I'm going back to the village to retire. This A4 paper is way too light. It doesn't match the seriousness of 50 million. Print it again on 80 grams Deluine paper.
Lady,
What does the weight of the paper have to do with getting divorced? Are you trying to bail on the payment? Do you have a problem with that? If you want the money and walk away, you play by my rules. Otherwise, you can forget about getting the rest of the 50 million. So you're really planning not to pay, huh? I've busted my butt for you and your daughter these 5 years. This 50 million is my hard-earned money. Hard-earned money. Weren't you the one who slapped your fingerprint down for 50 million faster than anyone? That's bull. Ever since I got blackout drunk 6 years ago, and some random person took advantage and ruined my innocence, I stopped believing in love. If I wasn't broke, I wouldn't have agreed to this 5-year fake marriage. Tough girl. That's just your lack of self-control. If you want the rest of the money, go buy the paper. Otherwise, forget it. Fine, I'll go buy it right now. President Sue, please wait a moment. I promise I'll get you the heaviest paper in the whole city. Hold on, Yang Gao. You have to hold out. Finish this last job, and you can go back and lease the whole village fish pond. I'll hold out for 50 million. Dad. Are you divorcing Mom? Are you going to abandon your own little rice cake, your own flesh and blood? Stop making things up. What do you mean by own flesh and blood? 5 years ago, your mom adopted you from an orphanage. I'm someone your mom hired at the labor market. Between you and me, it's purely a business relationship. There's not the slightest blood relation between us. Don't try to emotionally blackmail me. It's costing me my 50 million. I'm going to buy paper now. Meow meow. Keep an eye on your dad. Don't let him get away. Once this is over, I'll buy every limited edition card you want. Mission accepted. Boss wants the heaviest, most exclusive 80 grams Daluin paper in town to print a 50 million divorce settlement. A. President Sue, here's the priciest, heaviest 80 grams Daluin paper in the whole city. Solemnly presented to you. Hurry up and sign the papers and settle up. Nice paper, but I can't sign today. What's the problem now? Paper's changed, words are typed. Everything's ready. Are you having second thoughts? Second thoughts? You'll have to pay extra. Mercury is in retrograde today. Mars is opposing Jupiter. It's really bad luck to sign anything now. Especially not this 50 million divorce settlement. What Mercury retrograde? You're a billionaire CEO and talking astrology with me. So what? It's my money. I decide you can go. What Mercury reverse something? Nonsense. I think she's just trying to rip me off for 5 years of my youth. Hold on, compared to 50 million. Mercury means nothing. Even if the whole galaxy goes into retrograde, I'll still wait for an auspicious day to sign. President Sue, Mercury retrograde, is over. 10 copies of the agreement. All imported 80 grams Deluine paper. Pick whichever you like to sign. You type the words. You bought the paper. You brought the pen too. Right? Considerate, huh? Just sign already. Divorce is between two people. We need to draft the agreement together. Go through each clause carefully. You forcing me to sign alone is disrespectful to me. Even more disrespectful to us. Starting today, for these 5 years, we take an hour each night to discuss every clause of the divorce agreement together. 1 minute less. Even a minute less. And I won't sign. What? Besides the 50 million, what else is there to discuss? What exactly do we need to discuss? You don't want to discuss that 50 million payout? We have to discuss it thoroughly. President Sue, which page are we discussing tonight? First day, who gets the pots and pans? Second day, even dividing the toilet brush. Is this a divorce or a splitting up a household? Article 1. Property division? 3 condos in downtown and 5 supercars. All increased in value during the marriage. You pick half. Stop. I'm leaving with nothing. I don't want even a penny from you. I just want my 50 million. No way. That's your legal right. Without you taking it, the agreement can't move forward. Clause 2. Meow Meow's custody goes to me. But for her mental health, you must visit at least 3 days a week. And spend all holidays with her. 7 days a week? 3 days out of the week, fine. Otherwise, how am I supposed to go back to the village and lease the fish pond? Might as well glue me into the Sue family house for good. Clause 3. Who gets the cat after the divorce? A cat? What cat? In 5 years, your family's never had even a cat hair. Sue Wan Wan. Now you're making up pets just to stall? Really? We can split the cat later, since you want to draw the line so badly. As my personal chef for 5 years, sign this professional restriction agreement first. After the divorce, a lifetime ban on making tomato and egg stir-fry. That's one of your trade secrets, apparently. You're banned from posting any food photos on social media. Break the rule, and you'll be banned. Within 500 kilometers. You're not allowed to cook for any other female. Not even the village sows. Penalty: 1 billion. Are you robbing a bank? If it's too much, you don't have to sign. But ask for that remaining 50 million. If your rustic hometown is too close, I suggest you just stay put and be my exclusive chef forever. "500 kilometers, huh?" President Sue, your billion-dollar plan flopped. The village I'm going back to is exactly 501 kilometers away. I'll throw a royal banquet for the sows by the village gate every day. And you can't stop me. So you want me to sign the contract now? Fine, I'm signing today. Once it's signed, give me my money. Oh, really? What a coincidence. Coincidence? What coincidence? Su Wan Wan. Drop the spooky act. Stop trying to scare me. It's all black and white. I've already signed. 501 kilometers is 501 kilometers. Today is exactly 01 kilometer. Even if you invited the Jade Emperor's dumb kid down here, it wouldn't matter. You still have to obediently send me my 50 million. The reason I said it's a coincidence is because you're not just bad at geography. Even the village gossip network doesn't get you any useful info.
Lately.
Did you mute the group chat of your Walong Village production team? Or what? I'm about to become a multimillionaire. Why would I still bother with the village's lame group? What's up? The village sow had a difficult labor, and they want me to go back and deliver piglets in support of the Rural Revitalization Initiative. Last month, the Sioux Group fully acquired the key provincial ecotourism project. The location is even better now. It's in your Walong village. To match the new plan, your entire village, including that fish pond you're so obsessed with, has been collectively requisitioned. The entire village completed the relocation a week ago. The entire relocation. What about my grand plan to contract the fish pond? The fish pond is minor. The key is for better feng shui. The new relocation spot faces towards downtown and was literally moved 1.5 kilometers precisely. Congratulations, Mr. Yang. Due to the village-wide relocation, you are now perfectly within the 500-kilometer nighttime restriction zone. If you so much as step half a foot into the new village, the penalty of 1 billion RMB kicks in immediately. All this just to screw me over. You moved the entire village? Are you even human? How about I just never go back to the village? Apply to serve the country? Objection overruled. The contract is already effective. This stupid contract. Go home and make dinner. Meow Meow wants your sweet and sour ribs. $499.5 kilometers. Damn capitalist. Just to cheat me out of my 50 million. She even moved the whole damn village for me. In this sweet and sour ribs, I'll add half a jar of aged vinegar for you. Sour enough to kill you, you witch. Stop rushing me. What is this, a funeral notice? You must be a dog owner. Put the knife down first. Let's officially introduce ourselves. My name is Hao Jian. I'm Wan Senior from university. Just returned from Wall Street. That's quite an original name. Oh, okay. It's an honor to meet you, Senior. Please, have a seat. Would you like something to drink? Longjing tea or iced water? Wan is working late in the study. I'll go get her for you. No need. I just wanted to have a look around first. Also, this time I'm back for good, not leaving. There are some things between Wan and I that need to be settled once and for all. You look like a smart guy, so you should know what I mean. White moonlight. So the real legend finally came back. Savior, my 50 million and tonight's contract. Finally getting out of it. I get it, I absolutely get it. Mr. Hao, you're truly a good man. Don't worry, I'm extremely professional. I would never get in your way. I'll move out right away. This. What is this? Home Duty Handover Manual V1.0. Mr. Howe, since you're taking over my husband-dad duties, I've got to hand things over clearly. Look here, this is Meow Meow's meal plan. Carrots have to be cut into star shapes. And broccoli has to be arranged like big trees. Otherwise, he just won't eat. Also, here's a list of 37 allergens. Most importantly, Meow Meow has this bedtime habit. Someone has to imitate a dinosaur for him. And it has to be a T-Rex too, full of kingly power. It's a bit tricky to master. I practiced for 3 months. Might take you a while to get used to it. Wait, you do all this every day?
Daddy,
Who's that uncle who looks like Sheepy Sheep? Is he going to be my new dad? Yes, this is Uncle Howe. He'll be making your star-shaped carrots from now on. So, new dad, can you tell bedtime stories? Can you program computers? Draw me cute little animals? Can you protect me from bullies? That's what being the rebound guy means. Well, isn't that what being a dad is for? Mr. Howe, will you be paying cash or by QR code? I'll pack up and leave right away. Won't bother you two, while you rekindle old sparks. What are you two doing? Reporting to you, Director Sue. I'm giving Mr. Howe pre-employment training to ensure he seamlessly takes over my husband-dad duties. All for your happiness. This is me standing my final guard. If you don't deal with the peach business like He-Shen, that bag is just going to stay out of my reach. 1-1, I did not come here. Mom, this Fei Yang uncle can't even tell stories while doing a handstand. He's too dumb. Let's return him. Meow meow, stop it. Yang dog. Come with me to the study. That little manual outside. You made that handover manual, didn't you? So you can't wait to give up your spot to Hao Jian, right? Of course, Director Sue. Your white moonlight is back. So, as the imposter, I'll take my money and leave now. Me, the fake one. Should I stick around and be a 1,000-watt light bulb? White moonlight. Who told you he's mine?
huh?
Isn't he? Just a washed-up, gold-digging guy who ran back from bankruptcy. Like I'd fall for him. If he's a gold digger, just call security and kick him out. Why bother keeping me here? Just pay me my 50 million already. And we can part ways peacefully. Making a public scene is too much hassle. But if my legal husband disgusts him enough, he'll leave on his own. Then the Howe family can't do a thing. You're the perfect shield.
Lady,
My contract says full-time husband and nanny. Now you want me to be a bodyguard. That's seriously out of my job description and dangerous. I'm quitting, even though you're ruthless. And you've moved Walong Village 499.5 kilometers away. So going home is not an option for me. But I can buy a standing room ticket and go contract a fish pond in the next province, 502 kilometers away. If I can't fight you, I'll just avoid you. I'll pack up and leave tonight. The next province over. You forgot about the non-compete clause. It's a 500-kilometer radius from Su Group headquarters. That city Yunye you want to go to is only 482 kilometers away. Where exactly are you going to contract a fish pond? $100 million. The contract is extended till Meow Meow turns 18. $100 million. Director Su. So you're underestimating me now? Just $100 million to buy out my youth. So it's not enough money. $200 million. President Su, this really isn't about money. Dealing with someone as shameless as Hao Jian. This job is tough for him. He thinks it's hard. $300 million. Oh wait, what I mean is, to protect President Su from scumbags. It's my duty to keep dogs around. But I have one condition. I want weekends off. Triple pay on national holidays. And I need a dedicated car. All gas money for grocery runs reimbursed by the company. Deal. This Rolls-Royce Phantom is yours. I'll also give you one of my extra credit cards. Boss, you're generous. Long live the boss. You take someone's money. You help them solve problems. Leave the how outside to me. I'll go throw his bedroll out tonight. 1-1, you're finally getting rid of that brute. From now on, with me here. Uncle, are you really poor? Kiddo, Uncle just got back from Wall Street. I'm actually pretty rich. What toy do you want? Uncle will take you shopping tomorrow, okay? I don't believe it. I just overheard Mom tell Dad at the door. You're a bankrupt guy who came back to fish for money. Uncle, what's a fishing man? Is it because you went bankrupt? And you're so poor. You want to fish noodles out of my family's pot? But Dad made sweet and sour ribs today. There are no noodles for you to fish for. Back pain. And I just heard. My mom just spent $300 million. So Dad would keep cooking for us? $300 million since you're bankrupt, Uncle. You definitely don't have that much. So how can you afford our ribs? You should go to another house and fish for noodles. You actually let a kid use money to insult me. Your whole family is obsessed with money. With this attitude, you still want to play the villain. Bless me, ancestors. Dog caretaker finally made it big. When the contract ends, I'm going back to the village to rent 100 acres of fish pond. If anyone tries to boss me around again, I'll slap them with a black card. Stop praying. Praying won't turn those papers into gold statuettes. President Su, so late at night, why are you making a bed check? I swear I didn't sneak any of the top-grade Wagyu from the fridge. Ju Tianer, you've taken great care of Meow Meow these past 5 years. Today, when Meow Meow drove Hao Zhao away, honestly, I'm grateful to you. Maybe I'm just used to having you around. As long as you stay, there will always be a part of this home that's yours. Help. He said half belongs to me. That can't be right. He obviously means he wants to take my hard-earned money. Half? President Sue, that's not happening. Even though we just renewed that fake husband, an all-in-one bodyguard contract upgrade, it's still just selling talent, not selling myself. You come into my room late at night, dressed like that, talking about feelings with me. Are you trying to seduce me? Trying to make things official, and then turn my 300 million in hard-earned cash into marital joint assets, and kick me out with nothing in the end? Don't even think about it. That money is my lifeblood. Dog caretaker, if you don't use your brain, tomorrow I'll stew it with the ribs. If I really wanted to sleep with you, I wouldn't need to spend 300 million. I met a top-tier blind date girl my mom forced me to see. Had me waiting 4 hours. Got drunk and threw attitude at me, harassing me with calls late at night. Made you wait 4 hours and still threw attitude.
Taking my 300 million.
And talking to this kind of woman about matchmaking in the middle of the night. Hey, young dog. I saw your apology message today. But ditching your blind date early was really a turnoff. Send me 5,200 for a purse as emotional compensation. And I'll maybe give you another chance to take me out. I wasn't planning to buy it. Come on, I'm not saying you have to buy it. I meant you should transfer the money to me. Where would I get that kind of money? I'm still with someone else now. Buying the purse is fine. But first, calculate how much you owe him emotionally. I have you as my wife, as long as you line up with my dad's number. Who are you, dog caretaker? You're a broke housekeeper, and you still try to juggle too. Boats, I just spent 300 million to buy out his time. Hourly rate, 2,500. You made him wait 4 hours. Plus mental compensation for your drunken tantrum. Drop a zero and transfer 100,000 over. Maybe I'll let him talk to you. Crazy, 300 million? He's a broke housekeeper with neither a house nor a car. Who are you pretending to be? A powerful CEO. No house, no car. Now he goes out, in a Rolls Royce, swiping an unlimited black card. And you are only shamelessly begging at midnight for a lousy 5,000 yuan purse. You're full of it, dog caretaker. Once you take my money, you're mine. Anyone belonging to Su Wanwan must be top tier from head to toe. You're coming with me to Su Mall tomorrow. We'll replace all your cheap clothes. And if you dare wear anything I bought to meet those low-grade people behind my back, I'll toss you and that Rolls Royce into the river for fish food. Understood? Understood, boss. From now on, I'll stick strictly to the contract. Listen to only you. Of course you have to listen to me. Because you belong to me. This free water is awesome. It's sweeter than the stuff outside. International meeting? Good. I'll connect right away to handle it. Yang dog, sit here and don't wander. The clerk is grabbing your size. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Honey.
I just want to see that limited edition bag. Yesterday, a blind date drove me nuts. You didn't even comfort me. Oh, I wondered who it was. Isn't this the one who wouldn't even buy a 5,000 yuan purse? And then acts all fake on the phone like dog caretaker? You talked big about sleeping on a custom luxury mattress last night. Now you show up at Su Mall's luxury section. Mooched free AC and sparkling water. Places like this aren't even your league. Sis, your eyeliner is crooked. And this is a public lounge. Why can't I sit here? But those wet clothes, your logo is bigger than your face. The clerk didn't stop you, President Xi, your wife's iced coffee. I bought it. About Sue's outsourcing project for next quarter? Can you reconsider our company? If we lose this project, my company will really go bankrupt. No problem, no problem. We'll talk after we finish shopping. President Xi, just ignore him. He's just a full-time housekeeper for others. All lies. President Xi, you're a top executive at Su Group. Letting him share the lounge with you, that totally lowers your status. Honey, look at him. He lowers the entire mall's class. Kick him out now. Looking at him ruins my mood for buying bags. And nobody dares to act up in Sushi's territory. He thinks this is a shelter? Security, security. What are you guys even doing? Get this person out now. Ban him from the mall. I really want to see who dares touch my guy today. Good day, President Su. President Su, you're here inspecting personally. I didn't know he was yours just now. President Su, it's him. Hao Jian misled me on purpose. He said this gentleman was a scammer. I was only concerned about the mall's reputation, so he used me as a tool. Wan, listen to me. I just thought he wasn't good enough for you. You believe even a mad dog's lie? And you think you deserve a Su Group executive position? Shi Yaoqian, you're fired. I'll have legal and audit run through your accounts. If 1 cent is missing, be ready to spend the rest of your life at a sewing machine. You know, Wei can't be. Isn't he supposed to be just an ordinary guy without a house or a car? How is that possible? Look closely. This mall is wholly owned by Su Group. And he's the person Su Wanwan, spent 300 million to hire. You, someone who sneaked in relying on others. Think you can judge him? You're not even qualified to carry his shoes. Hao Jian borrowed my guy to attack my man? Your Wall Street tricks are old news to me. Did you really think I wouldn't notice? The outsourcing project you're begging Wall Street for. Su Group won't give you the slightest chance. 880,000.
Boss.
Is this outfit made of golden silk armor or is it bulletproof? Just these few pieces of cloth could buy 2 houses back in my hometown. President Su, let's negotiate something. Let's not let outsiders take this 880,000. Just give me 500,000 in cash instead. Tonight, even if I show up at the dinner wearing a woven sack, I'll definitely give you the aura of a domineering CEO walking out of Paris Fashion Week. We'll split at 70/30ths. Today, either you wear this and go to the dinner yourself, or I'll have the bodyguards put it on you and carry you into the dinner. Your choice. I'll do it myself. Thanks, boss, for the expense. Boss, you're generous. Boss, this tie is making it hard to breathe. And these leather shoes, they're so stiff. Nowhere near as comfortable as my cloth shoes. Maybe I should just keep quiet. From now until the end of the party. If you lose any piece of this outfit, I'll deduct it from your 300 million. Remember, tonight you're the chairman of Su Group's. Husband, show some presence. Don't embarrass me. I'll fight for those 300 million. Mr. Hao, I heard President Su is bringing you to tonight's event. Do you have any expectations? I wouldn't say expectations. Just a reminder to not be fooled by appearances. Some people, even with a suit on, can't change what's deep inside.
Exactly.
Someone who doesn't even dare buy a bag worth $5,000. Probably won't even know how to use a knife and fork tonight. Everyone just wait for the joke. What's inside can't really change. For example, some people, even wearing a suit, can't hide their anxious, bankrupt hustler vibe. Everyone, pay attention. Sue Wanchi's marriage is fake. She hired a country nanny to play the part for 5 years. Used this sort of dirty trick to cheat her way to group control. Sue Wanwan, you used a fake marriage to trick the board and get the chairman position. You don't deserve to sit here. We demand you resign immediately and face internal group investigation. If Sue Wanwan steps down, my 300 million is gone. I'll fight for the fish pond. That's right. This contract is real. I admit it. But it's not a fake marriage at all. This is a marriage asset separation agreement. President Sue, as a CEO of over 100 billion, wanted to give our daughter a home and prevent me from changing my mind in the future.
Taking half of Sue's shares.
He used his own private money to buy out completely my right to split the family property. Board members. President Sue has been in charge for 5 years. Sue Group's market value has tripled. His personal arrangements didn't spend a cent of company money. Instead, he ensured absolute safety for the group's equity. Where's the deception? Damn, this husband doesn't even want shares and works for the base salary.
He's basically the ultimate moat.
But you are spreading rumors with a stolen private contract. A bankrupt deadbeat interfering with a listed company just wants to short Sue's stock and steal all the shareholders' money. If you dare touch our money, security, hold him down for me. Immediately have the legal team check if he's shorting Sue's stock. Make sure he goes to jail forever. Heokin, what's good? You schemed so hard to join forces with him, hoping to step over us to the top. But in the end, you found a bankrupt deadbeat as your backup. The appearance fee he promised you. Was it just an IOU written on an overdrawn credit card? He forced me to do all this. You're a liar. Claimed you're a Wall Street elite. Said if I humiliate them on the red carpet with you, you'd pay me 500,000. Even this suit was rented using my money. No money, yet you act all high and mighty. Give my money back. Shut up. If you weren't greedy, would you have partnered with me, Hao Chun? Security, throw these two out. As for the board, we'll deal with it back at the company tomorrow. President Sue just now to protect our shares. I lost billions of brain cells. So this got level PR tonight. Can I get a little extra year-end bonus? And hopefully not just like an appliance warranty IOU. Su Wangshao, Yang Go. Just wait and see. I'll definitely find solid proof of your fake marriage. I'll ruin your reputation. Yang Go. Thank you tonight. If you hadn't stood in front of me, Sue Group might really have changed owners. I always thought he was just a money-grubbing nanny. But tonight, when he stood in front of everyone to protect me, I actually felt, if only this wasn't just a transaction, how great that would be. Boss, since the atmosphere's all set, let's strike while the iron is hot and settle the accounts. Dinner stage rescue PR fee, 200,000. Intimidating senior shareholders and building equity moat, 5 million. And most importantly, to cement your loving couple image, I sacrificed my clean reputation. I'll give you a 20% youth loss discount and round it down. Total, 8.88 million. President Sue, would you prefer scan or card?
Take it.
Shut up before I kick you out of the car. All right, boss. You're so generous. Mom and Dad are back. Grandma just called me. She said you two were making a big splash outside. You even made it to Jiang Cheng's trending topics. Meow meow, kids shouldn't meddle in grown-ups' business. Go to sleep, Grandma also said. That dad was super fierce today, protecting Mom. That's what they call true love in tough times. Grandma said she already knew you two liked each other. As long as you two get along, Meow Meow will have a little brother soon, right? Ah. Damn, this kid's way out of line. But if you're really in love, why does Dad sleep in the guest room downstairs every night? On TV, loving parents always sleep in the same bed. Are you lying to Meow Meow? No, Meow Meow. Dad snores at night. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Grandma said, if you don't sleep in the same room tonight, it means you're really fake married. Then Meow Meow will pack up tomorrow, leave home and go live with Grandma. Dad has to sleep with Mom tonight. I'll check personally tomorrow morning. Good night. Boss, just so we're clear. The 8.88 million earlier was just for PR expenses. In that 300 million contract, it doesn't say we have to provide any other service. Don't even think about it. I'm a person with principles. No amount of money can buy my voice. Yang dog, you're totally overthinking. Even if all the men in the world disappeared, I still wouldn't be interested in you. Just sit honestly on the sofa all night. If you snore, I'll dock you $1 million. Yang dog, those few limited edition high-end silk scarves you have. Together, they're enough to buy a house outright back in your hometown. You actually use them as rope to tie dead knots.
Boss.
Open your mind. Compared to my innocence, some houseworth cloth strips are nothing. Since we're forced to live together, I've got to defend my innocence. Let's set some rules. Clear price tags. If you cross this boundary, it's a 100,000 fine. Touch me, 500,000. If you can't hold it together during the night, starts at $1 million. Plus, I might not even sell, it depends on my mood. Even if you pay me 10 million, I won't cross the line by 1 millimeter. Hurry up and sleep, shut up. This is the key evidence for tomorrow's proposal to impeach the elders. Absolutely, can't mess anything up. Oh no. If I wake up this money grubber now, he'll definitely take advantage and demand a hefty midnight fright fee. Like tens of thousands. This jerk actually has ABS. President Sue crossed the line at midnight. Fine, 100,000. Deliberate physical contact in the bed. Fine, 500,000. Total, 600,000. Are you paying now or in the morning? I'll go to finance for special approval. I approve you. Master raising dogs. Go sleep on the floor. President Sue just attacked her legal husband. Scammed him and touched in the piggy bank. Aha! That counts as a serious workplace injury. Gotta add at least another 500,000. Stop laughing foolishly. There's a top-level board meeting this morning. As my loving husband, you have to accompany me the whole time. Appearance fee, 100,000 per hour. Boss is generous. I promise to get it done. Don't thank me just yet. From the moment you step into Sue Group's building, you must play the part of a completely obedient, totally invisible, top-notch bodyguard and live-in son-in-law. Listen to my rules. First, you must walk half a step behind me. Get ahead or lag behind, 100,000 fine. Second, if I don't signal you with my eyes, don't say a single extra word. Fine, 200,000.
Third,
If your gaze leaves me for more than 3 seconds, and you look at the receptionist, fine, 500,000. What the hell, this isn't about earning appearance fees. This is just asking for a beating. Oh my God, President Sue's husband has such an intimidating presence. He's practically like a cold-blooded killer. You can't even look at the reception girls. Not even a glance is allowed. Look once and you'll lose 500,000 immediately. My eyes are burning. Su Wanwan, your recent decisions have caused major upheaval within the company. We must initiate the removal process today. Remove me? All those fake account records on the big screen. And your secret collusion with Hao Jian, the Luo family. Direct evidence of embezzlement. Why don't the directors explain to the legal department first? You little blonde brat. How dare you set us up? Who are you calling old, huh? Huh. You mean me, huh? With your level of intelligence at faking accounts. Even the sweet potatoes I fertilized back in the village are smarter than you. Backstabbing old foxes. Where's security? You me foxes. Throw these old foxes out for me. Send them to the legal department right now. Let go of me. $100,000 plus $300,000 plus $500,000. Today, you're facing a total fine of $900,000. Deduct the $300,000 appearance fee you were supposed to get today. $900,000 minus $300,000. You now owe me $600,000. What a coincidence, this penalty is the exact amount you extorted from me last night during the chaos. Yang Dog, where's my lunch? Reporting President Su. Our contract states clearly that a nanny's duty is only 3 meals at home each day. Right now, I'm at the company. That makes me an external escort. I have no obligation to handle your meals. This one's my own portion. You've grown bold. Fine. If I don't eat, you can get out and eat elsewhere. That won't work, President Su. You just set that rule this morning. Staying more than a meter away from you in the company is a deduction of 100,000. To protect my pitiable little salary, I have no choice but to stand here smelling the ribs, while keeping you company being hungry. President Sue, this trick with the stomach pain is so old. Are you trying to scam me out of more money again? Are you really planning to risk your life just for these reports? The medicine's in the drawer. Don't touch me. President Sue taking medicine on an empty stomach is basically suicide. Premium chef-cooked braised ribs with warm water. Emergency set meal, 200,000 deal or no deal. Buy it. For 200,000 you better pray it doesn't kill you. What are you doing? Still not planning to let me go? Don't your stomach's cold and you're still drinking iced Americano on an empty stomach. Are you planning to run the company from the hospital bed? This money-grubbing bastard maybe isn't so completely useless. Yem dog, if you're willing. We could. President Sue, has the pain disappeared? Let's settle the bill. Emergency rib set, 200,000. Plus my family's special pain relief massage. Single session service fee, 400,000. Yang dog, get yourself to the finance department for your execution. Boss, too much anger will damage your stomach. Another massage will cost 1 million. Don't forget to transfer the money. Wipe a vest 100. Already made 400 today. One step closer to my fish pond. Yang dog, come here. Zip up the back of my dress for me. Food fee, 10,000. 10,000. All right, boss. At your service. Boss, you're dressed like this late at night. Where are you going? A few veteran investors from the Chenyan project are having a private dinner tonight. I have to go myself to secure the final contract. No, wait, you absolutely can't go. What's gotten into you? Why does it have to be no, just because I said so? If you dress like that and go drinking with those old foxes, if something bad happens and the rumors spread, the board members will definitely use this chance to kick you out. If you go bankrupt, who's going to pay me my 300 million balance due? There's no way I'm letting my exclusive cash machine take this risk. So Mr. Young means that I should skip out on a dinner party worth billions. Then you'll cover the company's losses? To protect my sacred finances. Tonight's dinner. I'll go as your personal bodyguard and exclusive driver. I'll accompany you the whole way. Zipper service fee, 10,000. Plus tonight's deluxe anti-harassment knee guard package. Bundle price, 500,000. Scan the payment before getting in the car. If anyone dares look at you tonight, I'll smash a bottle over their head. 500,000 transferred. Go change into a proper-looking suit. Meet me in the garage in 5 minutes. If you can't outdrink those investors tonight, I'll deduct every penny you have. Don't worry, boss.
Tonight.
I'll be the king of hell at the Jiangcheng drinking table. If anyone dares pressure you to drink, I'll drag him in standing up and toss him out lying down. Boss, this suit is way too tight. It seriously affects my table-flipping performance later. And if I get any chives on this suit, you'll have to reimburse me for dry cleaning. Shut up and talk less when we go in. Bring out your King of Hell aura at the Jiangcheng table and keep everyone under control. President Su, if you want to sign the Chengnan project, finish this glass. I'll sign immediately. President Wang, I'm not feeling well today. President Wang, my boss's stomach is the core asset of 100 billion group. I'll drink for him. One glass isn't enough to show sincerity. I'll finish all 3 bottles right now. Sign the papers now. Do you dare? Fine, you dumb bodyguard. If you can take it, I'll sign right after you finish. Fine, bring it on. Whoever can't finish their drink is a loser. Oh man, this liquor is really hitting hard. Boss, I'm feeling dizzy and nauseous. Help me up. This guy is definitely at his limit. Take him out while he's drunk. Brother Yang, don't rush off. The guys haven't toasted you yet. Come on, each person toast you a glass. Not everyone, please. I really can't drink anymore. Unless you throw in some medical fees. 100,000 yuan a glass. If the money's there, I'll drink with you even if it kills me. 100,000. Fine, that's 100,000. Alright, all you bosses be generous and scan the code. Pay first, then the toast. Whoever can't finish their drink is a loser. Ding, WeChat payment received, 100,000 yuan. Heartbreaking. I must be out of my freaking mind. Spend 100,000 yuan on a glass of booze, forcing myself to swallow it, President Wang. I'll give you 8 slaps. Are you gonna leave or not? Hey, I scanned it wrong. You guys with this drinking tolerance, still surviving in business battles? Hurry up and settle the remaining 300,000 before sleep. Boss, the contract is secured. The physical intimidation worked too. For this private security appearance fee, I'll give you a 20% discount, charging you 100,000. Each payment is separate. You are. Scan your grandpa, damn it. I'll give you 8 slaps. Are you gonna leave or not? President Su, your underwear last night ended up like Iron Crutch Lee. Medical expenses, mental damages plus lost ability compensation. Flat price, 500,000. If you don't scan, I'll make a scene right here. Nobody's getting out of here. President Hao. 6 years ago. The rare surveillance at the entrance of room 8806 at the Empire Grand Hotel. 500,000. No negotiation. And all right. I'm talking about that Su Meow Meow. How could she possibly be adopted? Turns out that back then, when the drugs kicked in, Su Wanwan just randomly grabbed a stranger to her room. Now she's blowing 300 million. To find that idiot who raises dogs as her scapegoat. To cover things up. At tonight's Su family 10th anniversary celebration, we'll send them this video as a gift, so the big shot's reputation will be ruined. Just one bite is dozens of bucks. If I don't eat it, it's a waste. Anyway, it's free. Rounding up, it's basically a profit. President Su's speech doesn't have to happen. You liar, masking your chaotic personal life. You don't deserve to represent the Su group at all. Dear members of the media, you all think Su Wanwan is pure and flawless, the perfect CEO. That bumpkin is her loving husband.
It's all fake.
They've already divorced by agreement. That young guy is just the stand-in she hired for money to cover up that wild behavior at the Empire Grand Hotel 6 years ago. And the earth-shattering scandal of having an illegitimate daughter. Disgraceful. Su Wanwan. You must resign immediately out of shame. Get out of the Su group. What must come has finally arrived. Yang, your cap is shining now. You're really still eating lobster? Aren't you gonna get out of the Su family pronto?
Damn.
Isn't that the time I got drunk 6 years ago? Alright. So the woman who slept with me and left 250 yuan to insult me, turns out it was you. Hao Jian, are you blind or what? Open your eyes wide and look closely. That man in the video is me. What do you mean by messing around with relationships? Su Miao Miao is the fruit of our love. 5 years ago, we didn't get a marriage certificate. Because my startup had just failed back then. I didn't want her to suffer. Telling outsiders about adoption was just to protect our daughter. We're legally married. You take our couple's private video from 6 years ago and call it a scandal. Are you jealous of our happy family of 3? Nonsense, you guys clearly signed a nanny employment agreement. Couples signing a housework division agreement, also called employment? My wife cares about me, so she gives me some pocket money. That's not hiring. If you've never been in a relationship, stop embarrassing yourself here. Security. Throw this family-destroying lunatic out. Brother Yang, I helped hold the fort at your wife's event. When we get home, we'll settle that confusing 250 yuan bill from 6 years ago. Hao Jian and his crew have already paid the price for what they did. Now it's time to settle our grudge from 6 years ago. When you left 250 yuan on the nightstand, what were you trying to say? Were you calling me an idiot? Or did you think that was my worth? You have the nerve to ask? Back then, Hao Ji set me up and there were paparazzi all down the hallway. To avoid them, I pulled you into the room to use you as a cover. But you were great. Half drunk and half awake, making a scene every 10 minutes, trying to go out to find your friends, yelling so loudly everyone on the floor could hear you. My whole body was weak, so I couldn't stop you, and had to use the only 250 cash I had to calm you down. Every time you acted up, I gave you 10 yuan. I did that 25 times in total, before you finally agreed to sleep. So why are you acting like you're the wronged one now? 25 times. 10 yuan each time. So that 250 yuan was basically hard-earned money I made while half drunk. Wait a minute. Even if I took your money, you can't go around ruining my reputation. You think I wanted to? After Hao Jian's people left, I was just about to leave. But then the effects of the drug hit me full force, and I totally lost consciousness. I collapsed on the bed and saw you as the only cure. The next day, I was afraid Hao Ji would trace the clues back to you, so I could only leave you the money and go. 6 years ago, 5 years old. Su Wanwan, don't tell me. That little girl who used to pull out my leg hair every day and sit on my shoulders like she owned the place wasn't actually adopted by you, but was from that night instead. You finally figured it out. I thought you'd carry a counter and keep tallying up the 250 yuan for life as the order fee. I don't believe it. If she's really my daughter, why didn't you say so directly when you found me 5 years ago? You must have seen my 50 million contract was expiring. Didn't want to pay up. So you made up a story about a daughter to tie me down and duck out of the remaining 300 million. You don't believe me, huh? Here, 5 years ago, I searched all over Jiang City, and after I found you, I secretly used your hair for a paternity test. Our genes matched 99.99%. As for why I didn't say it directly, back then I had just taken over the Su family business, and Hao Jian and all those old board members watched me every day. If I had dared to announce I had a daughter out of wedlock, they would have targeted Meow Meow first, and maybe even used you to threaten me. I spent 50 million to make you sign that nanny contract, not to hire you as a nanny, but because it was the only way to let you legally stay by Meow Meow's side and keep you somewhere I could protect you. So you deliberately held back my 50 million and used another 300 million for the renewal contract to trick me into staying until Meow Meow turned 18, just so I'd stay. Who tricked you? The contract is written out clear as day, and everything will be paid in full when Meow Meow turns 18. Besides, Yang Go, we are legally married, so that 300 million is marital property. Whether you take it from my left pocket or put it back in our right pocket, you can forget about running off with a dime this lifetime. Marital property, left pocket to right pocket. I thought I was milking the lady CEO, but in the end, I turned out to be the wild green onion getting uprooted instead. You heartless capitalist. This is fraud. This is a life sentence. Give me back my hard-earned money. Don't cry, Daddy. Mommy said you'll never run away again. And you'll always be here with Meow Meow and Mommy. This is my allowance for you, Daddy. I've known you were my real dad for a long time. Mom's phone is full of your pictures. I schemed my whole life, only to end up working for you two for free all these years. What a tragedy. But for Meow Meow's sake, I'll accept this life sentence. But for Sue Wan Wan's breakfast tomorrow, I want 2 extra fried eggs, and I want a 5,000 a month allowance, too. That's my legal in-house labor subsidy. Not a cent less.